Hi students, our next session is about branches of forensic science. As we know that forensic science is multidisciplinary and multi-professional. From that only we know that it has lot of branches and lot of divisions. Like forensic science is applying the knowledge of all kind of sciences like biology, physics, chemistry, engineering, computer, geology, etc. From that only we know that there will be forensic science will have a lot of branches. So we'll see what are the branches of forensic science. So areas of forensic science are biology, physics and chemistry, earth science, technology, language arts, social studies, anatomy. All those things are included in forensic science. For example, in biology, DNA, genetics, entomology, or forensic botany like plant identification. And then in physics, this blood pattern analysis or trajectory ballistics and uh, sound voice pattern analysis etc will come. And in information technology, this computer digital evidences digital forensics will is included. And in social studies like law, forensic history and criminal profiling, all such things comes under social science. And in chemistry, the organic and inorganic analysis of the drugs and other chemicals, explosives, etc. will is included. So these are various areas of forensic science. One by one we'll see branches of forensic science. First one is forensic accounting. This is forensic accounting is the acquisition, interpretation and the study of accounting evidences. So if the accounting we are using the help of accountancy for the interpretation and examination of the evidences, accounting evidences, that is called forensic accounting. Then digital forensics, the retrieval, reconstruction and interpretation of digital media, images, PDFs, email messages, etc. stored in a computer for use as evidences. So if we are using the knowledge of computer in forensics to solve a crime, that is called digital forensic. Then forensic document examination, the reconstruction, study and interpretation of physical document related evidences such as handwriting analysis. So what is forensic document examination? If at all the authenticity of any document is in question, is in doubt, we will examine that document. So that area is called forensic document analysis. For example, some kind of fraud checks or any alteration in the wills or any contract, all kind of these examinations are done by the forensic document examiner. Then forensic economics, the acquisition, study and interpretation of evidence related to economic damage, which includes determination of lost benefits and earnings, business value and profit loss, labor replacement, etc. So for interpreting the evidence related to the economic damage, forensic economics is helping. Then forensic engineering, the reconstruction, study and interpretation of structural or mechanical failure in device, buildings, etc. Then forensic linguistic, the study and interpretation of language for use as legal evidences. So linguistics is a study of language, and if we are using that study in for forensic purposes, it is called forensic linguistics. Next is for forensic photography, the art science of reconstructing, interpreting and producing an accurate photographic reproduction of crime scene for a court's benefits. So in all the crimes occurred, wherever the crime is occurred, the need of photography is there. The scene should be photographed and videographed. So forensic photography is very much important. Then forensic psychology and psychiatry, the study, evaluation and identification of mental illness and human behavior for the purpose of obtaining legal evidences. Then forensic anthropology, it is the practice of physical anthropology as applies to a legal situation. So forensic anthropology is the study of physical anthropology and applies this knowledge of the physical anthropology to the legal proceedings. So that is forensic anthropology. Typically the identification and recovery of human skeletal remains are conducted in forensic anthropology. Then forensic biology, it includes performing DNA and serological analysis of bodily fluids for identification purposes. So the knowledge of biology we are taking for the legal proceedings, that is forensic, that branch is called forensic biology, and the blood examination or any other body fluid examinations are conducted by the forensic biologist. Then forensic entomology, entomology is the study of insects. So the study of insects we are incorporating with the forensic science, that is forensic entomology, assist in determining the time and location of death by examining how insects relate to human remains. Then forensic geology, application of trace evidence found in soils, minerals and petroleum. So if at all any trace evidence is there either in soils or minerals or any petroleum products, petroleum, this forensic geology is used is helpful. Then next is forensic meteorology, analysis of prior weather conditions specific to the site being examined. So like weather conditions is examined by forensic meteorology. Then next one is forensic odontology. Odontology means study of teeth. So study of teeth, specifically the uniqueness of dentition, is called forensic odontology, and this uniqueness of dentition is very important in forensic science, because in many sexual assault cases bite mark is a great evidence. It is having a great evidentiary value. So forensic odontology, the study of teeth, specifically the uniqueness of dentition. Then forensic toxicology, study, evaluation and identification of the effects of poisons, chemicals or drugs on the human body. So the study of poisons and which poison caused the death, and or any other drugs is there on the human body, all such kind of things are examined by the toxicology division. So forensic toxicology is the study, evaluation and identification of the effects of poison, chemicals or drugs. Then forensic pathology, forensic pathology combines the disciplines of medicine and pathology to determine the cause of injury of death. Next one is forensic botany, plant leaves or seeds, pollen and any other plant life on the crime scene is there. Victim or the accused can provide strong evidence of presence of the accused in the crime scene. So forensic botany is the branch of forensics in which the study of plants is incorporated to the legal issues. So that is called plant forensic botany. Next is forensic chemistry, study of illicit drugs, explosives, gunshot residues, petroleum products and other chemical substances. So forensic chemistry is mainly the study of illicit drugs, explosives, gunshot residues, petroleum products and other chemical substances. Then forensic archaeology, this field of forensic science employs archaeological methods. Then forensic ballistics, it involves the analysis of any evidence related to firearms. Then forensic dactyloscopy, it refers to gathering, preservation and study of fingerprint. So these are some of the branches of forensic science. Forensic dactyloscopy, that is study of fingerprint. If at all any fingerprint is identified from the crime scene, forensic dactyloscopy is involved in that, for gathering the evidence and preservation of the evidence. Then forensic ballistics means study of firearms, that is forensic ballistics. Then forensic archaeology, we are seeking the help of archaeological experts for finding out a solution for the legal issue. So that branch is called forensic archaeology. Chemistry, it's a study of illicit drugs and other chemical substances. Then forensic botany, study of plants, is incorporating with the forensic science, that is forensic botany. Then forensic pathology, it's a branch of medicine, forensic medicine, and for determining the cause of injury or death. Forensic toxicology, toxicology means study of poison. So the study whenever in any case the poison is encountered as an evidence, forensic toxicologist will have to solve the problem. Then forensic odontology, study of teeth and the uniqueness of dentition. So the study of teeth is very much important in criminal cases such as rapes or other sexual assaults, because bite marks is a biggest and great evidence. Then forensic meteorology, this is the analysis of weather. Then forensic geology, here any trace evidence is there in the soil and minerals, there comes the importance of forensic geology. Then forensic entomology, entomology means study of insects. So how insects related to human remains and why they are on the dead body, and forensic entomology helps to find out the time of death of a person and all. So forensic entomology is also very important branch. Forensic biology, it includes performing DNA and serological examination of all the body fluids. Forensic anthropology, applies the study of physical anthropology to legal issue. Then forensic psychology, the study, evaluation and identification of human behavior. Forensic photography, the art science of reconstructing and producing an accurate photographic reproduction of the crime scene. Forensic linguistics, study of language. Then forensic economics is the acquisition and study, interpretation of evidence related to economic damage. Forensic accounting is the acquisition, interpretation and study of accounting evidence. Digital forensic, if at all any the evidence is a computer or the evidence is stored in a computer, for retrieving and reconstructing and for analyzing these things, digital evidence is helping. Then forensic document examination, the reconstruction, study and interpretation of physical document related evidences. So if at all any documents authenticity is in doubt, forensic document examiners will solve that problem. So these are the branches of forensic science. In the next class we'll one by one we will check the importance and what they are doing and all these things, and what are the importance of these branches of forensic sciences. So let me end here. If you have any doubts regarding this, please do ask me. Thank you.